Good evening, Miss Melissa. Today I'll be presenting on different types of port. First, let's define a port. A port is a physical interference that allows a computer to connect with peripheral devices and to transfer a data from one computer to another. Why do computers need these ports? Because, like I said before, these computers need to enable to connect peripheral devices into a computer. And that also helps you with the functionality of the computer. Now, I have a Dell Latitude 5580 with me, which has five different types of ports. The first port onto my left is the line out port. The other one is the USB port. This is the VGA port. Back here you have the Ethernet port, HDMI port, and then to the right hand side you have the USB Type C port. Now, what are the functions of these ports? Well, the line out ports function is to connect two channels, which is called a stereo. A USB port is usually to to transfer data. The VGA port is usually to transfer video signals, and the Ethernet port is usually to connect to the internet. And the HDMI port is to transfer video and audio signals. And the USB Type C port is same as the USB to transfer data. Now, what what can be inserted or what can be connected to this port? Usually, headphones which have cables and other devices, but I do not have an example for it. USB ports can usually can be USBs can be usually connected into these types of ports or USB cables. And now for the VGA is usually a VGA cable, but I do not have an example. Ethernet is in an Ethernet port you can insert a Ethernet cable which you have these types of points. In a HDMI port, you can connect a HDMI cable, but I do not have an example. And finally, into a USB Type C port, you can insert a USB Type C cable to transfer data. Many Android users have these type of cables, and iOS is starting to have these as well. That was my presentation for different types of ports. I hope to like it. Thank you very much for your time, and may God bless you.